if, if, if. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to, broken and stoop and build them up with worn out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss and lose and start again at your beginnings and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings, nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distant run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it. And which is more, you'll be a man, my son. My summary is a little rough, but I'm okay with that because, again, I set a timer for 10 minutes, and that's how much time I have for both history lesson and if. So my summary, this poem is about the societal expectations placed on people. It details ways to live and interact with others in order to be at one with Earth. Now, I really struggled with this last part because this last line says, you'll be a man, my son. So I don't know who the speaker is. Maybe the speaker is an actual person, but maybe the speaker is Earth, or maybe the speaker is the gods, or maybe the speaker is nature. I'm not quite sure. I also recognize that it does say sun. So I think that a surface level summary could be this poem is about the societal expectations placed on men. But also, as I'm reading through this, a lot of this is ringing true for me as a female. So that's why I chose to make this genderless and just put people, because I really think that everyone can relate to some part of this. Subjects I identified: easy, societal expectations. I say easy because I already had that up here. I'm also thinking that this poem has to do with innocence and experience. It feels like the speaker is trying to guide the subject of the poem. I also noticed that this poem is about honor and hope, and I think it's also about identity, or finding yourself, or becoming the son, the man, the owner of Earth. For what I liked and what gave me trouble, I want to start with what gave me some trouble first. So there are 3 words that I don't know: this word, I don't know this game, and I also don't know this word. So I very quickly changed those, or highlighted those rather. But then there's a little bit more to it. I don't totally understand the meaning of this whole part right here, as well as this part. There's something more to this, and I'm not quite tapping into it yet. And that's okay. I'm just identifying the parts that I'm struggling a little bit with. Now, for what I really like, I'll start from the bottom. I love this part. It's so hard, though. That's so hard to do. It's so hard to not let what other people say hurt you or get to you. And it's also, I try, but it's really hard to not have favorites and to not have that one person in life that you go to. Now, up here, this part, I like how simplistic this is. I like that there's a little bit of enjambment. I just really like this, I guess, this life advice that's given in both of these parts that I have highlighted. This is really profound advice, I would say. Okay, so my friend, your job now is to compare if to history lesson. Which one is better? Which one do you feel is stronger? Which one do you like more? And you vote for that one. All right, see ya.